Good afternoon, everyone. We're here to introduce you our game called Carbon Legacy, the game of environmentally friendly capitalism. These are our group members. So, as we all know, global warming is an increasing threat to the Earth as well as our future generations. Rapid industrialization and increase in pollution are a few of the major causes. In our project, we focus on the carbon footprint of industries like meat and seafood. We found that the three main sources of carbon emissions from these industries were manure management, their feed production, and enteric fermentation. Through our game, we hope that players had a fun time gaining some more insight about the local as well as global environmental impact of their food choices and take more responsible actions in the near future.
Here is our project's key objectives. First, to create a carbon footprint educational game, Carbon Legacy, with an intention to educate people in a fun way and raise awareness on the issue of carbon emission. Second, to validate the game with Google Form through players' learning experience and environmental knowledge gain. Next, it's key method of the game.
So we created this game as a way to spread the awareness of carbon footprint in food industry, and also aim to reflect what it is like to be an entrepreneur within the meat industry. Next slide, please. And as for our game system, this is how our game display looks like. And the green board in the middle is the main board, which will show all the actions you have done from the start to the end of the game. Next, please. And in each turn, you will have to choose one action from the four actions, which are building cattle farm, pig farm, fish farm, and planting trees. And each action will have different costs, passive income, and carbon footprint that they produce. And as for the three columns on the top right of our game display, the first column is the number of turns, and the second one is the amount of money you have, and which is the number that decides who will be the winner. Last but not least, the carbon footprint column. It is the number that shows how much carbon footprint you have created from all your actions. And this number will also be calculated into tax that will be deducted from the money you have.
So as you can see, the game was developed with a game engine called Unity with C# programming language. However, we have moved to our board game version due to time constraint, issue, and bugs.
So we have choose Google Sheets and its programming language in order to create another version, the board game version, as a plan B. And then we use this version of the game to play test it on people. We have play tested on roughly around 15 people, 16 people. And we have them doing the Google Forms as pre-test and post-test to evaluate the game.
So for our key review, we have correct score feedback from a game from Google Form. All quantitative score are both 4, with the lowest 3 being adaptiveness, ease of understanding, and collaboration, a topic that we could improve in the future. Then for our primary objective, we asked the same question. We have asked the same question on both pre-test and post-test form to measure the game educational value. The participant answer the environmental question more correctly across the board. For example, the question where we ask participants to rank the factory carbon footprint. Participants also feel like they understand more about the environment after playing the game. And lastly, we also asked some qualitative questions about game in the post-test. The participants are equally split between their feeling in real-world situation. Most think that the government intervention are not entirely ineffective, but they should be improved to be sustainable in the long run. and also think about tax and regulation after they play the game.
So next is the benefits and SDG. So our environmental educational game can achieve the following SDG goals. The goal 4 for quality education, where game testers have fun playing game. They acquire knowledge and skills to promote sustainable future. Then they learn to reduce the carbon footprint and lower the impact on the environment and communities, while simulating themselves as investors, trying to balance the profits and sustainable practices of the company, which satisfy SDG 11, 12, and 13.
Right. So to recap what we have achieved during the duration of this project, we have considerably achieved both our objectives, one being game making and two evaluating how well that game have fair in changing people's minds about carbon farm. In regards to the first objective, we'll continue to develop the game further, even past the project due date, and we will share with our friends and peers after the project is finished, as we have deemed the project to be quite fun. As for our second objective, although we have not garnered as many responses as we wish we could have, it still shows that this method of evaluation is quite effective in changing people's minds about carbon farm, right? And we would like to leave you with this message that from me to we for sustainable living, environmental problems can be mitigated by everyone. Thank you. So, and last but not least, let me give some appreciation to certain groups of people, one being our project advisor, and two, our peers and friends. First, to our advisor, who have provided us key insights on how to improve our game, as well as knowledge on how to develop the game itself. And also to our peers and friends who spend their precious time playtesting our game to change the meta completely. Thank you.